Go.
Hi guys, this is Brittany with the Essence of a Curvy Girl. Welcome back to my channel. This month is Suicide Awareness Month, and I want to talk to you guys about my story and a little bit about suicide awareness. So for those of you that don't know and haven't read my blog, I will post a link in the bio about my story. But I just want to give you guys a small synopsis of what was going on with me a few years back. When I was in high school, I was suicidal for a year because I was deeply unhappy. And most times when you are suicidal, most people don't tell people. No one knew I was depressed. And I suffered with depression, I want to say, for a good chunk of my middle school life and a good chunk of my high school life. I didn't feel beautiful. I didn't feel loved. I didn't feel accepted. I didn't know who I was as a person. I felt like I had no purpose, no drive. There was just no place for me in the world. And so my solution was to take my own life. So if you've ever been in that dark place where you just have no one to talk to, no one to express yourself to, know that I've been there. So I am plus size, as you know, essence of a curvy girl, and I've always been a big girl my whole life. I've never known what it is to be skinny, and being compared to my sisters and my cousins that were slimmer than me was hurtful at times. I was bullied in elementary school. Every stereotypical fat girl story that you can think of has happened to me. And I got so tired and so fed up with living with this pain, this unacceptance of myself. I mean, if the world didn't accept me, then I figured, why should I accept myself? And so I will never forget it. I woke up one night and I walked into the kitchen and I took a knife and I said to myself that I'm going to end it. And clearly I didn't do it. But for a year I struggled with it. I thought about my mom, I thought about my siblings, I thought about my family, for them to wake up and find that. But when you are in that dark place, sometimes no one can understand your way out. No one can understand why you're depressed. People always ask you, oh, why are you upset? Why are you depressed? Why are you being ungrateful? Not understanding that if you don't feel loved, if you don't feel validated, that if you don't see a way out and your only way out is to take yourself out, then no one can really understand you, nor can they accept your depression. And for a long time I kept it a secret. For a long time, I'm a very happy person, and that is when people don't expect it from you. They don't expect you to be sad because you make everybody else laugh. They don't expect you to hurt. And I was hurting a lot, particularly in high school, which is when this happened. And I remember going to church. It was January 2nd, and this lady came and she basically told me my whole life. For those of you that are not familiar with Black church, there are people that come out and they'll prophesy, they'll read your whole life or whatever. Take it how you take it. And she said to me that I am fearfully and I am wonderfully made. And for someone who didn't know me to say it made a difference, you can say, because I was at the end of my rope. I didn't know where I was going in terms of a career path in high school. I wasn't secured in my friendships. I wasn't secured in any relationship, really. I was going through a really, really rough time. And just to hear that I was accepted, that I was loved, it made a world of difference. And so she reminded me that there is purpose, that there is hope, that there is destiny in me. And she let me know that that there are other little girls just like me out there that have this feeling, that have this burden, and that I'm lovable. So from there, I said, all right, Brittany, give life another chance. Give life one more shot around the bow. And so I decided to live, which is not the easiest thing as most people think it is. It's not easy to just wake up one morning and say, oh, I'm going to live. It's not. And I started with my mirror of encouragement. I started reminding myself of all the wonderful things that I am beautiful, that I am gifted, that I am smart. And I reached out for help. I spoke to my mom more. I spoke to my siblings more. I spoke to my friends more. I used the tools in my community to make me a better person. And when I kept on reminding myself that I am worth love, that I am worth living, that I do have a passion and I do have purpose, it became better. It gets easier. So for this Suicide Awareness Day, I just want you guys to know that you are worth love, that you are worth living, that you are beautiful, that you are special, that you do have purpose. So if you do need help, seek help. And I will put all that in the bottom. So I hope that you guys choose life. I hope that you guys choose to embrace your essence. I hope you find your essence, and I hope that you live your best life, just like I am choosing to live my best life.